Hi, I'm Rollen and this is Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. And this is your first time hearing In God We Trust. Uh, Tom McDonald, Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, Nova Rockafeller. I don't know if this is the right place for you. I welcome you to stay. Everybody else understands this. The end of 6 months, I'll stop saying this stuff. But for me, it's going to be about that little blue book right there. And a little silver coin right there, and all the things I beat, all the demons I pray. It's going to be about a lot of personal shit. Now, if you're on my Rumble account or over there, I did do a reaction in my car the other day to one of his songs. So there's that. Anybody who saw, I'll put sober at the end of this one. Hell, I even hogged out because the truth is, in my car, it was his music that brought me to this. Without Tom McDonald, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. That's the honest truth. The honest truth is, that was his music. It was the weirdest deal where one of his news reports made it to the news I read. And, I don't know, 6, 8 months ago, 10 months, a year. I don't know how long it's been. Not a year. I'd have to go back to the first reactions, but whatever. I'm not here to do that. A lot of my favorite folks on this. Well, even Struggle. I don't know enough. I only know like 4 or 5 of his songs, but I have nothing but respect after I saw that thing with his daughter. Maybe I'll put that at the end here too. Yeah, they've all created a bunch of feelings for me to express, so let's see what happens now.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening.
Oh, Lord. So the little blue book is sitting on top of a 1993 Almanac, World Book Encyclopedia Britannica, I think. Quite respectable back in the day. I don't have to get it out no more. You can find the spot, but the beginning story is about the New World Order 20 years ago. So we don't. There's a couple pamphlets in there from last week that talk about the same subject. So the debate on the conditioning is irrelevant on this channel. You'd have to go to a bubble to say he's crazy there. That's 100%. That, and then everybody who knows, if you want to put on the tinfoil hat, they're strengthening facial recognition right now. They want them cameras to be able to read just your eyes. Bet money on that.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you, cause united.
I mean, what have Ange and I been saying? I know we said the same thing. We're not bullshitting. We believe it. What we found is, love, care, do no harm, breaks down all barriers, languages, goodwill. All those things, they break down every barrier that exists. Every other one is put in place by a system that wants to control me. As soon as I took away that, unplugged from it, and I did, because I've been doing this 14 hours a day for a month now. I've been doing it full time for 4 months, but I've been doing it full time. I quit my job like a month ago. And I don't have time to do nothing but this. You can look at my channel, man. I drop 10, 12 of these a day on a good day. Since my upload speed, I went hardline, and that changed everything. People be, well, what the hell's going on? I can upload faster. An hour went to 10 minutes. 6 went to 12. It was that easy. This is what I'm doing. For moments like this is what I'm really doing it for. I'm not chasing his video. If I was chasing his video, I'd have been there when it dropped. I'd act like it's a premiere, and I'd already asked you for shit. I don't want nothing. I just want to have the music hit me in a way that I can tell something that's my own truth. And all my opinions are for entertainment purposes only. Pow, pow, pow. Just get that out of the way. I'm not telling anybody how to live their life. I never would.
American patriots.
I make a lot of suggestions, though. They're for entertainment.
Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your range. Left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberal.
Fucking hate the liberals? We can just... Everything we got to say is more important than a bottom line. There's the truth. Problem is, when it's always a bottom line, maybe you chasing something else than the fuck they really saying.
Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberal.
Nah, and I don't actually hate anybody, but I disagree with. At some points I disagree with entirely. And I openly admit I was hard left leaning most of my life. Like left tinfoil hat crazy. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it one more time in this one because I'll suck it up. He can be saying that to me for most of my life. I went to Occupy Wall Street. I was there. Ange and I marched against Monsanto multiple times until the entire thing fizzled up and 30 people got together in a parking lot and they were there just to stink like patchouli and smoke weed. I got nothing against the weed, a lot against the patchouli for some reason. You want to know what triggers me? But I don't like patchouli. And then all kinds of stuff. I've said it before, it was a certain individual's manifesto in a cabin that caught on fire and some crazy stuff. And I just started looking everywhere. And I certainly now am not even on the fence. I lean towards being okay with God. Hey, I was watching something today. I think I put it up on Rumble. They were like, they don't believe in Jesus. Here's my problem. I ain't telling you to believe in anything after the death. That's all on you. That's going to be a part of your personal belief system. But I think the guy existed, right? So, that's the problem. I just take that message as a free me from slavery. I don't have to have him rise from the grave. I guess maybe people don't understand that. That's why I identify with the guy flipping over the tables, calling out the corrupt church, corrupt temple, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I guess I identify with that renegade guy who was going against the local ruling class. Didn't really matter what happened after that. I identify with his liberating himself and others from the slavery of oppression and tyranny. I mean, that's enough to say Jesus Christ, my Savior.
Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big America.
We'll hear the hook one more time. Hook's good. I'm not going to address it too much because I've talked about this so much. If your first time here, you ain't heard this, but if you're a bus rider, I'm just a guy who made parts, man. If things get tight, I'll go make some plastic parts at a factory. I roofed. I short ordered cooked. I never made over $20 an hour in my entire life, so don't say a word to me. Last job I have, I was working for $16 an hour, and I was okay with that. I paid my bills. So I don't want to hear that because I know I relate.
Free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a
comfort. I like that. So I would go.
I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution.
Yeah, I like the way you put that because I rail about his consumer point, right? And then the illusion of choice. If you have to, and I'm a swag Spartan fanboy, obviously, but you got to make outside of my personal preference on beverages, right? I'll tell you this: I understand I have 50 different choices of sugar water. I know what I like, but I would never speak on these issues because it's the illusion of choice. Because you're free to believe that Coke and Pepsi are different. Whoops, I don't know if I know. Then, you're free to believe, tastes great, less filling. You're free to believe whatever illusion of choice they sell you to make you consume all the things you consume. And if you think I'm shitting you there, I'll pull out my diploma that says the psych and sociology part of my graphic design degree. Let me know I would never work for those scumbags. I would never use Bernays-esque training to get in your head to make you a consumer. If I could talk for 14 hours a day uncut for 4 months straight, what could I do in a back room planning how to get up in your head when you're not looking? Shit, what could I do at Hallmark? I embrace my reality. I embrace my feelings. Let's say I turn that and use it for evil to write greeting cards. Now you think, oh, that makes people happy. No, it makes the stockholders happy. You should look into that person's eyes and tell them everything Hallmark told you to say. And if you only know how to do it with 2 words, I'm sorry. 3 words, I love you, then you don't understand the illusion of choice. You have a choice to speak from your heart or let a corporation turn you into consumer and tell you what you're supposed to say. And once again, it's a hang in there kitty poster. You might think it's inspiring you. Getting up, ripping it down, and working twice as hard is a lot more inspiring than the hello hang in there kitty poster.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay.
Yeah, because I don't want it to come to my back door. I sit here and talk about it now. And maybe somebody watching who doesn't talk about it can go, wait, there is part of it that hits me in the reels. And I don't want it to get to my back door either. And I know I can't do nothing insane because it's just no call to direct action. It's about engaging in conversation that they told you you're not supposed to talk about. Like how much your family and your loved ones and your desire for them to go on. That maybe everything that is good is worth more than any globalist scheme or plugged in society where you are part of the computer. Man, look up where they're going to tell you what to think. And they brag about it.
Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test the time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set a higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love.
Sorry, I'm a big Misfits fan. She's sporting a little Misfits t-shirt there. I do like to deserve other things, even when I'm having heavy feels.
As we're strapping up our armor, either set a higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, sorry. I'm, no, so, if it's the first time here. Sorry. If not, holy shit, does that just my whole day. Oh, and I waited till the end, because I forgot. Someone told me to do it, but I ignored it because I was doing other shit. I hit all their, I try to hit that shit when it comes out. Don't matter. I didn't care, like I said, but now, then, when I get to the end and I realize what the deal is I was supposed to hear it last today. My dog's going crazy. I gotta go check on that. And, yeah, I think I'll call it a day today. Now, that doesn't really mean what you think, of course. That means I put up whatever I'm gonna put up. But it won't be part of my, whatever we just did for the last hours. 8, 9, 10 hours, whatever we just put up. It'll be separate. Gotta work on the night crew too. Holy crap! In God We Trust, Tom McDonald, Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, Nova, Nova's amazing. I love that she was up in it there, and the hook was smooth and actually, whatever. I don't know what else to say. Heavy, heavy. That's why I like his shit. Because it speaks to me. I think that speaks to a lot of people, and then I can go speak to them and complete the circle. Try. Later.